One is Vispera. From Vispera, it's Jehan, who's going to talk us through how you can drive perfection in execution through image recognition. Jehan, over to you.
Thank you, Jeremy, and hello, everyone. I hope everyone is energized still.
Yes.
I'm Ceyhun. I am one of the co-founders and co-CEO of Vispera. I am a computer vision and machine learning PhD, and I turned into an entrepreneur to found Vispera. In Vispera, we provide our customers with the best-in-class image recognition technology for the best retail execution. Next slide, please. Today, in particular, I'd like to present Vispera Shelf Sight, which is an in-store fixed camera-based real-time image recognition system. The Vispera Shelf Sight makes invisible out-of-stock visible, and with that, it ensures maximum on-shelf availability. Let me present you an evidence for that. Next slide, please. In one project, we observed that 15% of the actual sales have been lost due to on-shelf availability issues. And more strikingly, half of that lost sales was due to the so-called invisible out-of-stock. That means the merchandise was in the store, but it was not put on the shelf. Next slide, please. And we can do some number crunching here. We know that 2/3 of this invisible out-of-stock is due to shelf-only out-of-stock. And assuming that 1/3 of the shoppers would pick an alternative instead of the product that they are looking for, we can calculate that Shelf Sight can promptly recover 20% of the missed sales events. Next slide, please. And in that particular case, that translated into 3% increase in sales expected. Next slide, please. So this was just one example. Shelf Sight offers a range of opportunities, making better shelves, optimizing the workforce, and being more data-driven and paving the way for e-commerce fulfillment as well. How do you get started with Shelf Sight? To answer that, first of all, the first step is that we build the infrastructure for you thanks to our system integration partners. And second, we acquire master data from you, we construct the training sets, and we train our initial engines per category. After that, as a third step, we optimize these engines to perfection. And afterwards, you may start enjoying the benefits of Shelf Sight. Here in this video, you'll see Shelf Sight in action. Could you please the video, please? So the color-coded indicators in the interface tell the store clerk what to do in front of the shelf. This can be either replenishing a product that is completely out of stock or relocating a product that is misplaced according to the planogram, or topping up missing facings or removing excess facing. So with that, the store clerk can bring the shelf into a much better state very, very quickly. We can move to the next slide, please. So Shelf Sight is actively running across the world in our strategic partners' innovation labs, and it is being field tested with renowned retailers in different cities in different parts in the world. Right? So to conclude, I'd like to dwell on what makes us different. First of all, we provide both edge or cloud-based processing, and we are real-time. That makes our measurement frequency as high as desired, on the order of minutes. Secondly, from an algorithmic perspective, we directly detect and recognize product facings at SKU level. So in contrast to indirect methods such as gap detecting solutions or ESL-based solutions, we provide directly the facings, and in those indirect solutions, the facing counts, because of their reliance of the ESL or the planogram, are actually guesstimations. We posit that this direct method is the most detailed and the most accurate IR solution on the market. To complement this fact, on a third differentiating point, we can bring these engines to performance levels beyond 95% very quickly, thanks to our ability to perform relentless quality control and to our ability to keep annotations fresh at all times. Next slide, please. Another differentiating point is that we can map the availability data to flexible shelf KPIs, and we can present them in the form of advanced Power BI dashboards. A fifth point where I would like to dwell is that we also offer a mobile photoshoot-based IR solution, StoreSense. It has unique IR capabilities for diverse use cases. It is being used extensively in more than 25 countries with more than 30 clients. We didn't have any churn so far. And it complements ShelfSight to enable a hybrid fixed camera mobile solution to boost field force productivity. And last but not least, Vispera is an innovation company. We always have something under the hood. For instance, to ShelfSight, we're going to bring very soon the fresh food support and bakery support. And by working with us, you would be working with an innovation partner. Next slide, please. And next month, we're going to be in NRF. You can see ShelfSight and our products in action, our technology in action in our strategic partners booths. Thanks a lot for listening to me.
Very nice. Let me go to Pepsi, then I'll come to Kroger, and then I'll come to Albert Heijn. So, Dan at Pepsi.
Thank you. One question about the Vispera. It is the same actually I did with Neurolabs, because I didn't see you mentioning anything about using the retail data to again make actionable the image that you are getting, because otherwise I simply have a lot of alerts, but if I have a time constraint during a visit that I'm going to the store, I would like to know which are the items that I have the highest potential of sales increase, and only adding EPOS data on that, I would be able to get that. Are you doing that with any of these partners, or you are really only on the image?
Very good question. Thanks a lot for that. We are partnering up with analytics partners to complement the on-shelf availability data, the shelf reality from the images, to provide analytics insights. But other than that, we already have dashboards and the mobile-based reports that can orient the users, be either the store clerk or the executive users, in order not to overwhelm them through these dashboards.
But how today are you prioritizing this for them if you don't have the EPOS data on that?
We have the data, and we can integrate the data provided by the retailer, and we can customize the kind of actions that they want to take with respect to the data that we provide. For instance, if they don't want to see alerts for some of the products that are delisted, or if they want to see higher priority on products that are frequently out of stock, we can make our interfaces adapt to those kind of needs.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Jonathan Olson at Kroger.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. No comments at this time. Questions? Thank you.
Okay, Wouter at Albert Heijn. Any builds? Any questions?
Yeah, for me, just a practical question, just to better understand if this might be something. If you take, for instance, the shelf with the bananas, probably for every retailer, one of the highest rotating products in the shelf. We know that bananas a few times a day, certainly a few times a week, will get out of stock. How could this solution help? Well, not to go out of stock, and how could this help?
I mean, banana as fresh food, you mean, or?
Yeah. Is it also possible for fresh food?
That was one of my last comments. If you in 3 months' time, we're gonna have fresh food support.
Okay.
That will be based on occupancy, and we will be recognizing banana clusters, and we will report to the We will report with respect to the full availability and based on occupancy. Thanks for the question.
Good question. Jeremy, back to you.
Thank you, Colin. And thank you, Johan.